We need heroes. Like you.
I'm ready.
War is a universal language. I know a renegade soldier when I see one. Never occurred to me that one might come from above. Space invasion, big car chase. Truth be told, I was ready to hang it up till I met you today. So you're not from around here?
It's hard to explain. I keep having these memories. I see flashes. I think I had a life here. But I can't tell if it's real.
We have no idea what threats are out there. We can't do this alone. We need you.
I'm not what you think I am.
Hey guys, this is my review for Captain Marvel. As you can see, got this shirt. I really like it a lot. First Marvel movie that I'm getting a review. First Marvel movie of the year since I've done my reviews. Everybody knows I love Marvel. But you know of me, if you haven't learned by now with these reviews, I don't care how much I love the actors, the people, I gotta be honest with you. So this isn't one of those movies where I'm gonna have to list a lot of things. I think Replicas was one of the ones where I loved everybody in it, but the movie was terrible, so I had to be honest with you. So you know I'm gonna be honest with you. Captain Marvel, there's a lot of people who, not even just the controversy with Brie Larson, but didn't want to see the movie, didn't care about the character, wondered where the heck she came from. To be honest, you're not wrong in that. A lot of people don't know who Captain Marvel is. Me personally, I didn't know much about Captain Marvel. I knew who Carol Danvers was because I heard about her, but basically Carol Danvers, to be honest, was a joke. A lot of people didn't really, they've been struggling with this character for so long in the comics. She's been redone so many times. Everybody's favorite version of her is Monica Rambeau, who is the young African-American girl in the movie. It's not really, that's not a spoiler for the movie. She's in it, but everybody knows in the comics, Monica Rambeau becomes Captain Marvel / Photon. She's the one that people care about the most. People don't really care about Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel, as much. I don't think Brie Larson brought a lot to that as well. But we knew this movie was going to do good because it was after Infinity War, and it's after Ant-Man and the Wasp, the first origin Marvel movie that's after Infinity War and before Endgame. So everybody's like, whoa, we gotta see it. She's supposed to be in Endgame. Me personally, Brie Larson as Captain Marvel, not like as a person or anything, I don't know. I've only seen her in Kong Skull Island. I didn't even really remember she was in there till I saw her. I was like, oh, she was in Kong Skull Island. I know she won an Oscar back before. Personally, what I can say in my own opinion, the only thing that's true from the trailers of the movie is Brie Larson's depicting Captain Marvel. Her Brie Larson playing Captain Marvel was very dry. You can tell that from the trailers. In the movie, you can tell that. There's some parts later on in the movie where she kind of expresses a little bit of emotion, but to me, the only downside of Captain Marvel is Brie Larson. Her acting is very, very dry in the movie. Like I said, she doesn't express emotion well. A lot of her dialogue doesn't come off well. She's just, I don't know if she is a great actress. I haven't seen her in much, but I personally didn't think she was going to be that great from the trailers and what I've seen her in, and she didn't impress me as Captain Marvel. The character, like looks-wise and everything, she was okay, but when it came to acting, Captain Marvel, she was not great. She was very dry and boring. Captain Marvel, overall, was a great movie. The supporting cast, Lashana Lynch, I think her name is, she plays Maria Rambeau. Samuel L. Jackson, as Nick Fury, you already know him. Clark Gregg, who plays Agent Coulson, they're back and they're younger now. Ben Mendelsohn, he was in Ready Player One. He plays the villain, the main Skrull. He's amazing in the movie. I love Ben Mendelsohn. Everybody's raving about Goose the Cat. Goose the Cat was cool. Don't get me wrong. I already knew what was going on with Goose, so I'm glad they did what they did with the movie. But Ben Mendelsohn, to me, him and Samuel L. Jackson were the top two in the movie. Ben Mendelsohn was hilarious. His character was interesting. I loved his character as the Skrull, the main Skrull, like the leader of them. Also, if you know anything about comics, you know anything about the Skrulls in the movie, is the fact that they do a twist. I'm not going to ruin it for you, no spoilers, but there's a twist with the Skrulls in the movie, and I like it. It may change, our perception of them may change later on, but I like the twist that they did with the Skrulls. Like I said, the movie was great. A lot of the stuff I expected in Captain Marvel did not happen. It didn't happen the way I thought it would happen. Like the Skrulls, like I said, it's a twist. But I thought one thing going into this movie, I thought certain things were going to be a certain way. It was not like that. The expectations, I didn't really have any for the movie. I thought it was going to be decent. It ended up being great. I really enjoyed this movie a lot. Like I said, the only downside is Brie Larson, dry acting. Everything else is great. The humor is great. The action is cool. The story is interesting. They don't spell everything out for you immediately. She's lost. You're lost. She figures it out. If you haven't already figured it out, you figured it out when she figures it out. I like how they did that with the movie. Also, another fun fact, this is not only the first female-led superhero movie for Marvel, it's also the first female-directed movie. So this is Marvel's Patty Jenkins and Gal Gadot of like DC with Wonder Woman, and how Gal Gadot, me personally, I love Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. I didn't think she was going to be great when they first picked her. Not anything against her. I was just like, this ain't Wonder Woman, but she did great. I had nothing against her. Brie Larson, I thought she was going to be dry. She was dry, but the movie was great, so it didn't matter. Another cool fun fact that a lot of people might not know. If you know anything, you know I love X-Men. Rogue is not in the movie at all. It's not a spoiler. But if you pay attention, Captain Marvel is extremely powerful. Rogue, who's one of my favorite characters from X-Men, actually gets her flight powers. Because, you know, she can drain other people's powers. She gets that from Captain Marvel. So now that the Fox and Marvel deal is going through, I feel like this movie is very important for the X-Men later on. And Rogue, if they choose her as a important character going on, because I love Rogue. Hopefully they do. But she gets her powers from Captain Marvel. There's a huge history between that. Also, Captain Marvel, you know that DC got Shazam coming out. That's also, he used to be Captain Marvel back in the day. I love Shazam. That's a character, one of my favorite DC characters. I don't have many. Can't wait to see that movie. Captain Marvel, ranked among the Marvel movies, I say it's up there. It's up there. Like, maybe if you like Guardians of the Galaxy a lot, you would like Captain Marvel. I think I like Captain Marvel a little bit more than Guardians of the Galaxy, to be honest, me personally, but it's on that level. Like I said, with Captain Marvel, the trailers don't do it justice. This movie is on a huge cosmic level. There's a lot of space stuff that you would not expect from the trailers. There's a lot of things that happen in the movie that you don't expect it to happen that way. So definitely going into it, it's going to be different than what you thought. It feels like a Phase 1 MCU Marvel movie, origin story like Iron Man, Captain America, things like that. It's closer to a mix between Captain America, the First Avenger, and Guardians of the Galaxy. The only difference is it's kind of like how Captain America was. The story, the person drives you along. It's very interesting, but there's a lot of humor in it, just like Guardians of the Galaxy. There's a lot of supporting characters that come together that make the movie so great. Captain Marvel, in my opinion, definitely a watch it. Go see it. Most people are just watching it just because it's in between Infinity War and Endgame, and they're like, you gotta see this movie. But they actually made the movie as a standalone. It's a very great movie as a standalone, in my personal opinion. I think you will enjoy watching the movie like I enjoyed it. You'll enjoy the story. You'll enjoy the characters. You'll enjoy the time that you spend. It's 2 hours and 4 minutes. You'll enjoy the time you spent sitting in the theater watching it. Like I said, thank you guys for your time. I truly appreciate you watching these videos. Thank you so much for your support. Don't forget, at 50 subscribers, I'm doing that $50 cash giveaway. Also, I have the Creed 2 4K Steelbook as well. So I'm doing the giveaway for that as well. All you have to do is comment and subscribe. So leave a comment on any video, subscribe, and then I'll be able to put you in the running for the giveaway. And don't forget to like, dislike, comment, share, subscribe, guys. Thank you so much for your time, and go see Captain Marvel.